In this video, we're going to actually manipulate the body section. In the body section, I'm going to provide a reference to the logo, which will be actually the name referring the logo of the theme. So for that purpose, I'm just going to actually provide a few of the div tags in here. But before that, let me actually describe what is contentful layout. Contentful layout is actually the output tag that is similar to a PHP kind of stuff, which will be the content we are going to be actually adding in the index, collection, and card and block kind of stuff will be actually referring to this contentful layout. So we everything we enclosed, if we enclose this content layout in a div section, and if we add any content inside the index.liquid or collection.liquid, that will also be enclosed inside the div tag. Just like, for example, I've provided div id is equal to container in here, and then I'm going to provide div id is equal to content. So for that purpose, now whatever inside the contentful layout would be enclosed inside these two tags. Let we have anything like a picture inside the index.liquid file, so that picture would be automatically enclosed inside these two tags. So I'm going to close this tag in here by closing this in that case, and close this one. So now we have this section inside the container. The container provides us the fixed width, and as well as also managing these contents and putting these contents inside the center according to the browser's width and length. While in the content, we're going to provide our own kind of menu width and other kind of scenarios. So for that purpose, I'm just going to actually provide in here the logo. So how I'm going to provide the logo? I'm just going to provide the logo h1 class logo, and then I'm going to provide a href that will be closed inside that, and I'm going to provide shop.name and enclose it, and then close it, and once again h1, and that's it. I'm going to click on save button in here, and then after that I'm just going to go back and refresh my page. So what will happen is this logo will be appeared in here. As you can see that this is the name of our shop as we have added in here, and this is now appeared as a link because we have provided it as a link in here. So this is the logo of our website and as well as a link, and it is on the top just like before, the content area inside the container. So what you can do is you can manipulate it furthermore. If you just click on in here, now after that I'm going to create a navigation menu, and for that I'm going to actually create a liquid for loop which will goes through each link inside a link list with a handle man menu, and that man menu is actually used in every default shop. So for that purpose, I'm just going to create a navigation tag in here, nav. As you can see that you will be already familiar with nav tag if you are familiar with HTML. I'm going to use nav class main menu in here, and then I'm going to close this nav class main menu, and then I'm going to use unordered list class in here. Unordered list class is used for the lists or some kind of stuff in HTML. As you can see that. And what's a good thing in the theme editor of online Shopify is that it actually indent everything automatically, so you really don't need to indent and worry about indentation in here. Now I'm going to run a for loop that will be actually run like that. So for link in link lists dot main menu dot list in here, and I'm just gonna close it. So what it is really doing is that it is actually looping through each link inside the main menu link list. So after that it will loop through each link. We're going to be actually assigning some kind of name or linking through all over the way. So how I'm going to close this for loop in here, I'm going to use info, that's it. And this is actually not the list, but this is the links. as you can see that. Now we're going to actually loop through each and every link inside the unordered list. That is what we are referring to the navigation menu in here. Now I'm going to use the list element tag in here, and I'm going to check out the condition that if, and I'm going to provide the condition that if the link is active, then do the following. If the link is active, then do something else. So for that purpose, I'm going to check out the link dot active, and I'm going to use it. So in here, what I'm seeing is if you are looking and if you are seeing the current link, then our condition is true for that purpose. So I'm going to provide class is equal to current in here. As you can see that our first class will be actually referring to the current, which means that we are looking at the current class. So I'm going to use current, and after that I'm going to close this one, that is actually the int-f, and that's it. So now I have actually provided a condition that if the link is active, which means this is the current link, then do the following, else so do something else. Now what I'm going to have to provide is I'm going to have to provide the link URL. So for that purpose, when I have just closed the ending tag in here, I'm going to close it, and I'm going to use href, and after that I'm going to provide the output tag link.url, and that will be closed in here. And after that I'm going to provide link.title, and that will be closed in here. So I'm just going to close the AI section in here, and after that I'm going to close the LI section. So what I'm doing is I'm actually providing the default link URL, which will be actually provided inside these files, and as well as the default link title. So whatever the title and whatever the link would be actually placed out in according to these situations. Now I'm going to add the same kind of navigation menu in the footer section too. So for that I'm going to pause a video and we'll come up with the navigation menu at the footer section with the same kind of techniques in there. As you can see that after now I have added the footer section with the same unordered list in here, and as well as for the I have provided the for loop, and which still actually looping through each link list but in the footer section, that is actually the default footer section in there, and as well as the same kind of scenario is added with the list elements out there. So the same kind of technique that I have used in here in the main menu has also been used in the footer section out there.